In this Mother's Day special, VOC takes a look at some of the boldest Amma characters that we've seen on screen in Tamil films. Oftentimes in mainstream Indian cinema, we are presented with underutilized lead female characters who are merely tropes, used to move along storylines that are mainly focused on men. Thankfully, this trend has largely died down, but it is still common to see a lot of films with very little scope for the lead women in them. But barring all of this, mainstream Indian cinema has given us a pretty strong plethora of formidable Amma characters, especially in Tamil films. They often inspire the lead characters by providing wise guidance and/or necessary wake-up calls. And once in a while, they are the lead characters themselves, providing us all insight into the monumental strength it takes to be a good mother, to raise families, nurture children, and balance independent and family lives. So in this video, VFC celebrates Mother's Day by looking at some of Tamil cinema's most boldest and impactful mother characters.
அத்தனை குழந்தைகளோட படிப்புக்கும் சரஸ்வதி மட்டும் போதும் நம்புறீங்கல்ல? என் குமரன் படிப்புக்கு இந்த மகாலட்சுமி போதும்னு நம்புறேன்.
In 2004's M.Kumaran, Son of Mahalakshmi, the title character of Mahalakshmi is an independent single mother and well-admired teacher, raising a successful young athlete. Played by the captivating Nadia, Mahalakshmi makes the bold decision to leave her husband early on in their marriage when he puts his own kickboxing career ahead of his wife and son. She fearlessly raises her son on her own accord and lives her life with youth and vigor, bonding with him as his best friend as well, not caring what society around her may expect of a single mother of her age. Unfortunately, her character also quietly hides a long-standing medical condition from her son, in an effort not to impact his life or happiness, while she tries her best to leave things in a comfortable place for him for after she's passed. Nadia was the ideal actress to play this youthful and intrepid mother character. After 6 years away from the big screen, Jothika returned to Tamil cinema in Muppudare Vaidinile, playing a young mother who is suddenly inspired to rediscover her younger self, a woman who initially had very big dreams and aspirations of her own.
உன் கனவை நினைவாக்கணும் தானே? நான் ஏன் கனவை தொலைச்சேன்?
சாதிக்கிறவங்க எப்படியும் சாதிப்பாங்க. நீ சோம்பேறியா இருந்துட்டு பழைய ஏன் தலையில வைக்கறியா?
After an embarrassing incident in her regular 9-to-5 job that makes her the laughingstock of her own husband and daughter, she is inspired to pioneer her own unique business venture. Inspired by the unhealthy use of toxic pesticides in commercial farming, she begins her own greenhouse farming concept. She persists on her new project despite disapproval from her husband, and eventually receives regional and national acclaim for her endeavors. Following her success, she finally wins the respect and appreciation of her husband and daughter. This role as an entrepreneur and motivated young mother who continues despite discouragement from her own family won Jothika awards and stands as one of her most inspiring characters to date. The role of Indra in Kannathil Muthumattil was another memorable mother character that also brought Simran many accolades for her performance. In the film, Indra adopts a child while very young herself at the same time she gets married, and allows motherhood to choose her versus the other way around. Years later, as she raises her adopted daughter along with her 2 other children, while married to a temperamental and famous writer and working as a newscaster herself, she boldly heads into the eye of the war in Sri Lanka to try to unite her adopted child with her birth mother. This character, written by Maniratnam, is the epitome of selflessness, as Indra risks her life repeatedly, along with her husband, to try to make her daughter's wishes come true, no matter how dangerous and unlikely they may seem. All the while, Indra knows that the child she rescued is now infatuated with the birth mother who left her instead. While that movie spoke of a young mother trying to fulfill her daughter's dream, Yudhamse presented us with a very different type of mom, seeking revenge for her daughter. In Mishkin's 2011 neo-noir crime thriller, Lakshmi Ramakrishnan plays the role of Annapurni, a mother of two. She goes through serious trauma when her daughter is sexually abused and consequently commits suicide. Annapurni decides to avenge her daughter's death to ensure no other girl is abused again. Though the path she takes is not something we agree with, her character was truly one of the boldest and most determined mothers we've seen on screen. Another film that must be mentioned for its memorable mother character is the 2005 award winner Ram, starring Saranya Ponmanan. Saranya plays a dedicated mother, Sarada, who raises her autistic son Ram, protecting him from a society that does not understand or empathize with him much. While Ram is often misunderstood by his classmates and neighbors, and frequently gets into fights given his unpredictable moods and temper, Sarada raises him with a firm hand and discipline, while also showering him with unconditional love. Saranya Ponmanan gives an amazing performance as a valiant mother who is sometimes torn on how to protect and defend her child from those who do not understand him as much as she does. And a look at the boldest mothers in Tamil films would not be complete without at least a special mention for one of Indian cinema's most audacious grandmother characters of all. The all-time family favorite film, Jeans, had incredible success, largely thanks to the unforgettable Krishnaveni Patti, played by veteran actress Lakshmi. While having international adventures with her grandkids, Patti defied most typical Tamil grandma stereotypes seen in films and lived her very best life. She was also wholly uncompromising and unflinching, as she created a literal universe of lies so her granddaughter could marry the man she loved. Although it all came crashing down in the end, she stood by her actions with sincerity, and it made for one of the most memorably daring grandma characters we've ever seen in Tamil films. These are some of our favorite, boldest Amma characters as seen on screen. Let us know in the comments section what yours are. In the meantime, BFC wishes all the real-life mothers out there a very happy, healthy, safe, and blessed Mother's Day this year.